Hello guys, welcome back to another top 10 tips video for beginners. I was getting a lot more questions, and first of all I want to say thank you guys for giving me 1,000 views. I was actually pretty excited about that, so just thanks a lot. It was really cool. I love this ride with Elder Scrolls Legends, and I hope the game gets big, and it's been doing really well so far, and it's just been an awesome ride overall. Even through open beta, the community's been extremely nice. No one's cussed each other out yet that I've seen, which is crazy. Considering everyone's being competitive, trying to be the best, all this, usually you'll get quite a few people getting mad, but you haven't got that yet. It's just a really awesome ride, guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into them. Two of them I said in the comments, but in case you guys missed it and only watched the video, which a lot of you guys did according to my YouTube statistics. Number one, breakthrough works with Pilfer. This time I'm going to try to show you guys some of what I'm talking about, okay? Do it as fast as possible. Sorry, almost misspelled it. Breakthrough. Okay, so let's say this. Give a creature +2/0 +2/0 and breakthrough. Breakthrough excess damage is dealt to the opponent. Now let's say a Khajiit with breakthrough, okay? Or I'm sorry, a Khajiit with Pilfer. Let's say this. Let's use a good one. Okay, let's say this guy. You can really give anyone Pilfer, but let's say this guy. Let's say you give him breakthrough +2/0. He hits somebody, he kills him, and then the excess damage, let's say it's probably like 1 or something, hits the enemy's face. He'll get the +4/+4 still, and he'll kill a minion. So just breakthrough with Khajiits is a very strong thing to play around with. I'm just letting you guys know. I think that could be a deck out there, and I think that's a tip a lot of people don't know, is that it works with it, because I've seen a lot of people be surprised when I do it in Arena. So I'm letting you guys know that tip. 2. If a minion doesn't say you have to use its summon ability /buff on another minion, it can buff/hit itself. So for instance, I'm going to show you a few cards here. Let me turn on my crafting, because after wipe I still don't have a lot of cards. Merrick is one of the biggest ones. Equip all friendly creatures in this lane with a random item. He counts as a friendly creature. So he will indeed equip himself with a weapon. Let's use more examples. There's more, I'm just not thinking of them right now. But like the Crocodile, this is another example. Deal 2 damage to a friendly creature. Friendly creature, he is a friendly creature. You can deal 2 damage to him. He's a 2 magic, a 3/2 always. Okay? Another one, the last example I probably will give, is the Frenzied Watchman. He's always a 3 magic, 4/2. Worst case, because he can actually buff himself as well. Okay, guys. 3. You can drag a prophecy back into your hand. You do not have to play it. Okay, so in the game, let's say you have Burning Light about to go off, which is a very common prophecy at lower ranks, although it's not ran anywhere near as much at higher ranks. Let me find it right here. Or Piercing Javelin. Sorry, the name was changed a long time ago. I keep forgetting. So let's say this card procs, okay? You can now, it's on the screen where you can drag it to use it on something. You can actually drag it into your hand. Your hand will glow blue, and then just click there, and then it'll go to your hand, and then you won't play it. So if there's ever a situation where you feel like the board's not scary enough to have to use this, go ahead and save it. It's probably the better play. Now let's go to more. Number 4. In Fatigue, you lose HP down to the next rune. Okay, so let's say you're going to Fatigue by somehow, because it's rarely happened in this game from what I've seen. After you draw a card, like let's say you have 0 cards, and you would draw a card, but there's no card to draw, it'll say you'll take damage next to your next rune. So if you're 30 HP, you'll go down to 25. If you're 28, you'll still go down to 25. If you're 26, you'll still go down to 25. Say if you're 24, you'll go down to 20. Stuff like that, just down to your next rune over and over again, every time you draw. 5. With ramp, you can go higher than 12 magicka. So the limit's 12 magicka, but with ramp, which basically I think pretty much everyone knows this, but just in case, it's basically effects that allow you to ramp up your magicka. Like this, you gain 1 magicka, and the reason why they call it ramp is because it's kind of like a ramp going up whenever you play stuff like this. Gain 1 max magicka, stuff like that. Every time you use these, even when you're alright, so you normally gain 1 magicka per turn. Obviously you'll gain 1 more with them, but then when you hit 12, it still lets their magicka stay. So if you're at 12 3 turns early, you'll still be gaining 1 magicka up to where you would normally be 12 with their excess magicka always there, if that makes sense. So ramp allows you to go as high as you want, even up to 21 magicka. 6. You can overheal in this game, even to 100. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but some people don't know you can overheal. So yeah, so you can pop those healing potions, you can drain, you can just get up to crazy amounts of HP if you want. 7. You can play Dres Renegade and not only stop from being shackled, but unshackle your cards and attack the same turn. Okay, so Drez Renegade is a blue card. Take me couple seconds to find him. There he is. He's a guard 4/4. Other friendly creatures can't be shackled. So obviously you know they can't be shackled when he's in play. But if a creature you already have is shackled while you play him and summon him, they will actually become unshackled and ready, and you can attack with them that same turn. A lot of people don't know that, so it's pretty cool. 8. You can play Soul Rest Marshal, then play Wisp Mother, and Wisp Mother will duplicate herself since she costs 0 with Soul Rest. This is one I just learned today, by the way. So credit to the guy who told me. Sadly forgot his name, but it's not like he told me to give him credit or anything, and it was just a Discord thing. So, Soul Rest Marshal. If you have more health than your opponent, the next card you play this turn costs 6 less. And then Wisp Mother, who I believe, no, she's blue. Go a little bit faster. So you play him, reduce the cost by 6. She goes down to a 1 cost. When you summon a creature that costs 2 or less, summon a copy of this creature in the other lane. So because she costs 1 and you summon her, and she counts as a creature, you now summon 2 Wisp Mothers. That is right. Now every time you summon something that costs 2 or less, she's going to also duplicate that. Technically make 4 of them now, right? Because yeah, it's just insanity. Because her effect's going to go off everywhere. She's going to summon a new one, which is going to go to the other lane. That one's going to summon a new one, which is going to go to the other lane. That one's going to summon a new one. It's just infinite loop. It's really cool. Very hard to pull off, but pretty cool. Number 9. Mirek the Dragonborn can only steal a creature and place it in the lane across from it. If the lane is full, he will not steal it. So Mirek, he's a card that has a lot of very unique mechanics. Very not new player friendly, and basically how it works, even though the text just says still an enemy creature, it actually means he can only steal a creature and then put it in a lane across from it. So like if the creature's in the left lane, even if you play Mirek in the right lane, he'll try to steal it and he'll try to put it into your left lane from the enemy's left lane. If your left lane's full, then he will not steal the creature and his effect won't go off at all. Fair warning, guys. Had a guy BM me really hard, you guys are going to see that in a video soon, and lost because of that. It was pretty hilarious. Number 10. When a minion is ready to attack, nothing except transforming or killing it or attacking will stop it from being able to attack, which means you can swap its lane and still attack. By swap lane, I mean cards like... I already skipped one, but... Dune Smuggler, and... I missed him somewhere. Where is he? There he goes. Shadow Shift and Dune Stalker, for instance. You can swap their lanes, and if they're ready to attack, they'll still be able to attack after you swap the lane. Just so you guys know. So don't be scared about using those whenever your guy's ready to attack. Number 11. Mage Slayer cannot be damaged by AoE actions as well. He can be targeted, but not damaged by anything. Mage Slayer, he's a pretty unique card. Instead of saying he can't be targeted, which is something you see in a lot of cards, you see it in Naga Live, and you see it in, where are they? Here you go. And don't worry, I had all the cards before wipe. This game was wiped and I lost a lot of cards, so that's why I know all this stuff. Your opponent can't target him with actions. Okay, that just literally means you can't target that guy with any actions. Same with this guy. But Mage Slayer doesn't say you can't target him. Mage Slayer just says he can't take damage, which means no matter if it's a single target, like you can target him with a Firebolt, which is a 1 magicka, deal 2 damage, but he won't take any damage from it. And you can use something like Ice Storm, and he still won't take any damage from it, even if it's an AoE ability, which I'll show you Ice Storm real quick. The ability right here, deal 3 damage to all creatures. He still will not take any damage. Okay, guys. Hope that helped you guys out. Hope those tips is another new player friendly tip guide. I'm really thankful for you guys, and hope you have a great day, great night, wherever you're from, as my good friend Shoma would say, and I love you all.